That sequence boarded by Sunil, who's also the director of this episode, he did a phenomenal job. And I really wanted to have like a quiet moment here. Like that, to me, that whole sequence isn't supposed to be hilarious.
No.
Like it's
tragic.
It's supposed to be tragic. Like I know some people are like, oh, that's funny. You get to see all this stuff. But like the point of it is supposed to be like we just wrote this guy off as a joke, and he's actually got a very tragic life.
Yeah.
And he's actually got a very mature response to learning that, which is the opposite of the McGucket that we've gotten to know. And part of the idea of the rules of how our memory gun works, which again, when you create fantasy magic, you're creating your own rules. You just have to try if you can to be consistent with them. So our idea was the memory gun, it can erase a concept as designated by the dial. It stores, it records you, and it keeps that recording. And that if you watch that recording, things start to come back a little bit. That it hasn't actually completely erased it from your mind. It's more sublimated it somewhere where it's really, really hard to reach. And in the series finale, my concept of Bill is that he wouldn't have, if he hadn't gotten in all those forms and fought Stan, like Stan is the one that destroyed Bill. Like were it just the mind eraser itself, that he would be sublimated somewhere, but that like he was weakened in the mindscape and destroyed in the mindscape. But that Stan's memories were being sublimated, and that by looking at the book in the same way that McGucket's memories come back, they start to come back to the surface.
Now, I know there was a big debate about doing something so consequential to, well, touching on the continuity in the end tag here, but I really love this, and I'm glad we put it in here.
I was worried that people were like, where's that portal? So I needed a scene where I showed it still going, and the bandage was just so we could have a bandage in a later episode to show it's connected.